Peace be with you. I'm realizing that the body is a vehicle. I'm realizing that the body, the mind, the spirit, everything is connected. Everything is one. Even though I was programmed to believe that it was completely separate, that the mind, the body, the limbs, the thoughts, the beliefs, the encouragement, the passions, the stories, the inspiration, all those things were separate. I'm realizing that they're all one. This is a house, this is a vehicle, this is a plane, this is anything that can contain energy that transports from one location perceived to another location perceived, which is just vibrational states separated or separation. So when someone says something to you, it's up to you to choose whether you want to allow that into your house. You want to allow that into your car. You want to allow that into the plane ride. And you want to allow that into the boat that you're riding. And it's something so simple as someone saying, you're not smart, or you're not worthy, or you are worthy, or you are smart. And it's your choice if you want to let that into your space, if you want to let that into your house. And those things that don't feel good, they don't feel alive, they don't feel like they resonate with you, that's like excrement. Sorry for the word, but it's like tracking mud into your house. It's tracking mud into the car, into the plane ride. And you're sitting in there and it's very icky, and you smell it, you see it, it's getting on all of your precious sentimental knowing beingness, not just your material items, but it's in your space, it's in your auric field. And I'm realizing I don't need to believe what other people believe in order to be happy, and that we are all unique and special in our own ways. And it's the uniqueness, the validation of the uniqueness, which will unify us, because it's all a melting pot of everyone is their own authentic way, and it comes to make a delicious recipe, a delicious whatever your favorite meal is, whether it be a soup or everyone has different tastes, but it's those blending of different elements, those aromas, those textures, those visual elements that just bring together a very delicious, inspiring dish that warms the soul because it was made from love. It was an individual part that came together, integrated, conjoined, respecting itself, which allowed it to respect others. And so I'm realizing that it's important, not in a urgency type of way, but a loving type of way, to take care of this body, take care of this car, take care of this house, take care of this boat, take care of this classroom, care of this friendship, take care of this whatever it is. And that is the beauty of life. It's all symbolism. But I'm realizing that a thought and a belief, it's not necessarily bad. It's simply allowing it to be, and then letting it go and choosing the preference, choosing my preference. But it's so inspiring, insightful. I had no clue that the body and the mind and the spirit was like a container or like a vehicle. Because I realize I'm still holding on to things I that were bothering me from such a long time ago. Words or phrases or jokes or anything. I've been holding on to the past, the perceived past, but everything is happening in the now, everything is happening in the present, because the memories, they're all happening right now. And they're all ripples in the effect and in the cause of life. So it's fun to think of this body like a vehicle. So design it, little caricatures, or design the color, design everything about it, and love it unconditionally, and know that it's with you on this journey. You are the journey, you are the path. I am the path, I am the journey. And I love that I'm realizing this now. When I was a kid, I was programmed to believe I needed to fit into a box or fit into what others told me to do, and I thought if I just did this long enough, I would feel safe, accepted, needed, validated. But at the same time, I realized that love is unconditional. Love meaning it will love you and support you in whatever you believe. If you believe that you're worthy, you are. If you believe you aren't worthy, you're not. And so school, I don't believe necessarily supported going within and loving myself. It was always, what can I do to serve other people in order to feel validated or loved or seen? When if I did not see or love myself, how could I possibly see or love anyone else? It was backwards, as I am realizing now. And I love to see that contrast, because through the contrast, I see what I do prefer and realize that I am not so different from what I feared, because on one level, I am all that is, we are all that is, because everything is connected. As above, so below, as within, so without. And that is the beautiful thing. I thought there was separation. I thought there was a controlled, forced plan and rule for my life, that there was something judging me. But I realized those stories were not me, those beliefs were not me, those teachings and conditionings and those programmings were not mine. And I love being the hacker. I love changing the paradigm, and I love changing myself, because I realized that I am nature and I never really was separate. It was just my indoctrination of it that made me believe it so. But now I am remembering my true self, my true divinity. And I remember that I truly don't know anything. And that itself is a state of knowing, which is the paradox of life. Paradox. I was taught that it had to be either this or that. If you believe it, it is true. And that's the paradox, the beautiful paradox of unconditional love. We're supported in everything we choose to believe, even if those things do not serve us now. Even if we're thinking about those things, they served us in the past, but they don't serve us now. In the most loving, joyful, blissful, ecstasy kind way that you could imagine. If so, you deserve. If so, you believe you deserve, because we all deserve. If you so choose to accept the deserve. That's the paradox. Just accept the wealth, the joy, the peace, the good friends, the relaxation, the great job, the great spouse. Accept it. But I believe that it's important, or I know that it's important, to validate and love and embody that first. Because the vehicle, the plane, the automobile, the house, it starts from within. It all starts from within. What I eat, what I put into my body, what I believe, the vibrations, the words that I hear outside of me or externally perceived. And I just thought it was simply physical, that you just eat healthy, that's it. And I'm realizing the thoughts and the beliefs and the habits, they all build momentum. So I choose happiness, I choose joy, I choose to go within. It feels like a lot of echoes. If we are channels or beings of infinite echoes or source, then it's important, I believe, to go within for myself. How could I possibly hear my own signal if I'm constantly focused on the distortion or the echoes of others or the echoes of my own? And I love the synchronicities that God is showing me, or whatever you want to call it, Buddha, Yeshua, Muhammad, the quantum field. It knows what it is. the synchronicities of the crows and the birds and the insects. I just am very thankful and grateful for this experience. It all came to a head, and it always was. So I inspire light and peace and joy and bliss and ecstasy, and I deserve it, you deserve it. Your heart's desire, zzz, plural. And live in the heart and love your heart, love yourself, embody what it is that you choose to be. And I choose to be my self-authentic self. And just continue to love. And not focus on the ripples or the echoes or the past, but choose love and choose authenticity. Even though it may seem so difficult or so challenging or perceived difficult, it's fun to unlearn what I've learned. Because having been in it, you know what the energy and the vibration feels like of what you don't prefer. And so when you see it again, when I see it again, it'll be, bam, I know this feeling. I've been down this path. I don't prefer this. I'm gonna choose the other way. Or the middle path. So I'm excited to see what else happens. I'm excited to embody what my heart's desires are. And I know it's just gonna get better from up here because I decide that. Peace be with you all.